Thank you so much. I think it's important to have more trees in general, planting trees, but I don't know if Yike wants to play the tree. I know he doesn't actually. What do you have to say to Hanson?
Yeah, I can't believe he actually said that. I thought he was my bot laner, my friend.
Your
but
friend?
He wants to play the trees, and that's kind of toxic.
It's very cringe, actually. But Yike, tell me about this game, because we were watching it in the green room, and we were like, okay, KC is far ahead. And I said, I've seen G2 win games where they've been further behind than this, and they didn't have the champions that they had. So talk me through the game, Yike.
Yeah, I mean, I think we knew this game was going to be a bit slow for us because we don't really have that much to do. I think after level 6, I think we had much more setup, and that's why we want to fight this dragon fight. And I think we just, everyone just inted, everyone missed everything, and it was just a cringe fight for us. I don't know what happened.
It looks so difficult to play as well. Yeah. I can see BB with a long TP from so far away, where he just joins the fight way too late, Yeah, I mean, just throwing all his abilities.
Yeah, I mean, they just broke our ankles. It happens. They played better than us early game, so it's good for them. But
yeah. So, you know that you've got some scaling and that you can come back, but still, talk me through this fight, for instance.
Yeah, I mean, this shows how OP smaller is, This camp is actually disgusting. I guess everyone has said it by now, but yeah, that's me as well.
What are you saying there?
I'm saying, I don't know. Oh yeah, BB was like, they're gonna make a montage about my Gragas, the one he missed on Dragon Pit, and I was laughing with him.
Yeah, funny enough, you did send out your tweet, of course, about playing carry junglers, but we talked to Duffman yesterday, and we know this from you. You're such a team player, but still, we want to see your Bel'Veth more. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I also wish I could play more Bel'Veth, more Viego, maybe more Lee Sin like I played day one. But
yeah? That was a hard Lee Sin game, though.
Yeah, I know. They picked Talia and Poppy, right?
Yeah, it looked impossible.
So I forgot about the Poppy, actually, but I made it work.
Is it a jungler thing to, because I know we always say, oh, this is an impossible Lee Sin game. So is it like a jungler thing to be like, nah, it's actually, I see it and I'm going to prove it to you?
Yeah, we kind of have to make it work, because otherwise, like if I say to my team it's impossible for me, then they're also not going to have any hope for me. So, I mean, I felt comfortable, and I play my game and we still won.
Yeah, are you still the new guy? Is that why you're not being able to take charge and just be like, lock me in the carry? And
it's
then
been a year and a half.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, have you settled yourself in so you can tell them, no, I'm the one who's carrying now, or what's happening?
Sometimes I can say that. Sometimes I can be more demanding of a champion. But yeah, I mean, if I think a champion is very OP, like maybe Lee Sin day one, then I will pick it.
Yeah, I mean, you can try and be the carry, but more often than not, it is Caps. It has been this whole year, and he is our key player of the game as well. And Yike, have you noticed a difference? Because Caps is always good, but this year, he seems to be better than he was last year. Is that a right assessment also as his jungler?
Yeah, I mean, I think he was still very good last year.
Yeah, of course.
I think this year he's playing very, very good, yeah. And that, I mean, it shows. He gets all the MVPs. He deserves most of them. But yeah, he's playing very good. So I'm very happy with how he plays, and I feel like it's so easy for me to play around him.
Yeah, it's been 3 days. It's 3 Caps MVPs as well. But it also
has
just
it?
Yeah,
I got all of them.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. We need someone else to step up, or new votes from the fans out there. I'm not too sure what's happening
I'm trying
there.
my best.
I also just think from a mid lane perspective, it's so interesting how we've developed in Europe in terms of where they're ranking, right? We used to kind of have the Elite Four with Lars and Niski, Humanoid and Caps, and they could battle up. Like, some had better days than others. You can swap them in and out. But as it stands right now, throughout all the winter and spring right now, it is just Caps, and then maybe Humanoid up there as well, but he is just a level above most people right now.
He's doing really, really well, indeed, and G2 is as well. But GB, I want to ask you about KC just a little bit, because I feel like this is such a... I'm not saying it's going to influence the rest of the split. I think they look very better than last beginning of split. We can say as much. They got one win this weekend, but I feel like if they had closed this one out, this would have been such a momentum changer for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I think one thing that KC has done coming into spring is that they have actually had really good early game planning. I think in pretty much all of their games, they had a good plan in terms of how they wanted to impact it with both pathing into incorporating into the bot side, and that feels like that's how they're playing the game now. They are leaving Cap on top side. They are putting resources down towards the bot side, and they are influencing it with Seiken now as well, coming through from the mid lane on the Orianna. So I think they are definitely becoming more structured from an early game point of view, but that's easy mode. Now you need to do it in the mid game. That's where the bigger macro decision starts coming in, and that's where they will start faltering. So I think they've built a good foundation for the first week of spring.
Do you agree, Yike?
Yeah, I agree. I think compared to last bit, they're performing, like, even though they lost 2 games this week, I think they're performing much better. I think they look better overall, and I don't think they're going to end 10th place like they did last bit. Okay. So yeah, I think they're going to do much better this run.
Which team has impressed you the most, be it in scrims, be it from seeing them this weekend?
I mean, impressed. I think Fnatic is still playing very good, actually. I think they're probably like probably strongest team besides us right now.
Yeah.
They also lost today, though, so it's hard to say. And I think there's a lot
So
of...
it's Team Heretics now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
already.
Team Heretics. We didn't screen them sadly.
Smolder diff.
Yeah, I mean, whoever picks Smolder is probably going to win. So, but I think he gets hotfix now or something. So
I
maybe
believe
we're
so.
maybe we're a bit happy with that. Everyone, me too.
So do you think all of this is fake? Actually, we're only gonna see when Smolder is hotfixed what the teams look like.
How many Smolders? We played 2 Smolders, right?
You did, and then
Yeah, and then
a lot of
Koma.
teams did. Giant X is the only team that lost with Smolder, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, did Rogue play Smolder?
No?
Oh, then
Might be lying. I don't know.
I don't know as well. But if Rogue didn't play Smolder, then they will know the reason why. They
Well, Vitality played and Photon lost on Smolder top today.
Oh yeah, well, Smolder top is. I don't know how good that is.
No.
Never seen that before, but.
I have one sample size in EU and it was bad. So
Oh really? Well, yeah.
It
I
isn't
don't know
that
about Smolder
bad.
top, yeah.
it can be pretty good top as well. We did ask all the players before who would go 3-0 and who would go 0-3, and I'd love to take a look at that to see who is correct and who wasn't. Are you in there? I don't think you are.
I am not. I think
No.
it's Caps.
Yeah, Caps is in there. He said Rogue 0-3. So he's correct, I guess. And Fnatic 3-0, so he was incorrect, but it was close.
It was close, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good on Razork for predicting G2 instead of Fnatic himself. So, you know, he knew where he was at the entire time.
Yeah, so Razork, Niski, and Finn.
Yeah, good. Yeah, they're pretty good at knowing G2.
Yeah.
It's easy mode.
Easy mode prediction indeed. Let's take a look at the standings for, at the schedule, sorry, for next week and take a look what we've got. Let me look behind me. It's KBDS first day, Giant X Fnatic, G2 Heretics, that's
Banger.
fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be hype.
Yeah. I mean, you've, of course, had the pleasure of playing versus Jankos a couple of times as well. Do you think it's going to be different?
I think it's gonna be. I saw Jankos actually. His listing was like very.
It's
good
actually
today.
really
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and after my listing game as well, where I've played fine as well, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be hype. I hope both of us play something fun.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
I hope so as
Yeah.
well. Let's see. Mad Lions Koi versus Vitality. That's kind of hype, GB.
Yeah, the one I'm actually looking at the most. Oh yeah, that was actually the one. Yeah, you're completely right.
You read
Good
your
eyes.
mind.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's super hype as well. I think Kasi against former teammates as well, but also just Kasi's been showing up. Maybe the Smolder diff will come through as well, but who knows? But I think he's really good on late game champions too. But also just MDK. You know, I thought they was going to do better than they were coming into this week. I think that the mid game they dropped today
Oh, right.
was a game they should have never lost. So I'm curious to see how their improvements are going to look going into next week. So yeah, banger game for sure.
Yeah, it's weird because I also, when you're looking at their games, you think they're, I mean, there were two where I thought they were going to win. where
To me,
ended
they
up-
felt like they could have been a 3-0 team, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I still think they played really well in super solid early game, but the mid game today just completely faltered. And I don't know if it's just like eco, they think they have it in the bag, so they start trolling a little bit. I'm sure you know something of that, but like, you know, I think they're still a strong team and they'll come back with a good
What
foundation.
do you think about Matt?
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised they also went 1-2. I mean, we were confident we were going to win against them.
Yeah.
But the other 2 games, I think they could have won. They maybe should have. I don't know. I didn't really watch the games, but
It's fine.
yeah, it's a bit it's a bit confusing that they went 1-2. Maybe they're like a bit ahead of themselves because they came. Or because they like went finals last split.
Yeah, they were ahead in the games. They were doing quite well, but then they just couldn't figure it out. So hopefully they'll get it together for next week. We're going to say goodbye. So thank you everyone for watching, both at home and right here in the studio, of course. Yike, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
As always, and GB and everyone else, thank you as well. And we'll see you next week for the second week of spring. Bye-bye.
Funny for my check. Oh my god, I got possessed by NA LCS Pros, I'm gonna run it down.
Kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. I can go, he's still low. Look!
Trade back a bit of damage. Niski mounts up in the Herald to survive. He's going after Photon. He just drifts right through it.
Guldborg in time. Okay, turret about to turn off for a predetermined period of time. Doesn't even need it. Doesn't even need it. I mean, this is a nightmare for Wonder. And trying to achieve similar results. We can talk about that later. There's his answer. Good tangle bulbs and pop blossom. He disguises. There you go.
No flash, no flash. We win this. There is one. I'm looking at it.
Go last. Guys, you are so f***ing good. good. But after that early game, I could feel my top laner has like bad. I feel like top laner like you really didn't have it, you know.
Nuke now stepping forward, threading ball, trying to finish off Raccoon, flash forward, Nuke gets the kill.
Scary game. It didn't go on. Experience rated. Look. Fast play. Look at nice. TK. Yeah, good. I can keep going, by the way. I can keep going. We down. Small down. Go. Nice. Good job, guys. Nice, guys.
Perfect! It's perfect! It's the Thunderdome! We're dancing around Bows there. Flag and drag, shockwave, dead under the turret. What is going on, everyone? It's a fire sale!
I'm looking. Nice. Nice. Maybe. Nice.